here to do your message, Leos. This is going to be money messages for the Leos out there. We're going to see what comes out for you, what you need to know at this time. Okay, whatever comes out, take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Don't take it if it doesn't fit your story. All right, there are plenty of messages out here. You will know which one is right for you, okay? So if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the reading, please hit the like button, okay? And comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys, all right? And if you need any personal readings or any of my other services that I provide, please look in the description box for those details so that you can get them, okay? Just email me. But enough chit chat. Let's get to the message. Let's get to the message. Okay, we are going to be doing money messages for the Leos out there. Calling in the angels, the ancestors, the guardians, the guides, all of the money guardians, whoever, to help us here today. Okay, we're in alignment with our higher selves. God is always with us, and the universe, it's in alignment, of course. We're in alignment with it. All right, let's get started. Let's see. Let me get 3 cards. Ooh, this one wanted to fall out. You got unsteady. Now, interesting. You got unsteady, but it came out in reverse. I flipped it around. So I'm going to keep it upside down because unsteady in reverse means steady. So I like that energy, right? It says things might be getting wobbly in your cash flow or business. Abrupt changes in decision making are affecting your finances. I feel like you're fixing that, right? You're coming out of that energy. You're not in the energy of like just spending unwilling, all willy-nilly. You know what to do. You know your next steps. You're making smart moves, okay? And when it comes to business, when it comes to your just everyday spending, all of that. You're not taking too many risks at this time, and that's a good thing. I mean, not to say it's a good thing, because sometimes we do need to take those risks. So let me not say it's a good thing, but I don't feel like you're doing risky things with your money, right? You're not taking any major risk. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Leo? We have the North Star. So you're following some sort of plan. You're following some sort of guide or direction. It says you're facing the future with excitement as you follow your dreams and embrace your passions in life. You are now directed to your life's purpose. I love this energy. And this is why things are feeling more steady for you, because you're following your life path. You're following your purpose in life, right? You're feeling good about what the job that you're doing or whatever big decisions you are making. You're feeling very confident at this time, right? So if you need to make like a big purchase on something, you know that it's something that's going to help propel you, or something that's going to, keep things financially steady for you and not like you worrying, right? I feel like you're doing a lot of budgeting right now because you have a goal in mind, all right? All right, let's see. Let me get another one. We have learner. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. I love this. I love this. So the learner here is the student, right? You could be going to like classes, financial classes, to learn new things. You could be in school for business, right? You could just be in school, period, learning whatever your career field will be, right? Or you could be doing like classes or courses to improve your skills at this time. It says it's never too late to learn something new. We're never getting back into, whether getting back to the academic or just studying on your own, a new skill or knowledge brings efficiency. Okay, so you're in this mode of learning. You're in this mode of really trying to understand how to do better, right? I don't see like you are a person who doesn't understand. Like you're very quick when something happens. You're quick to jump on it. You're quick to understand it, right? And build upon that. Because I see this Jenga, right? It's upside down, it's unsteady, right? So the Jenga pieces are where they need to be. Nothing is out of place. If you pull one out, nothing falls. Everything is good, right? Because you're following a plan. And that's very good. All right. Let's see what else we have here for the Leos out here. Why is unsteady in reverse? What is the energy with unsteady being in reverse? Let's see. Thank you. Ooh, meditate and awareness. So you're very mindful. You're very aware of what you're doing right now. It says expand consciousness, open your senses and awaken to the dormant wisdom, right? So there's some type of energy. The learner is here, right? Even though this is clarifying unsteady, with the meditate and awareness, you're becoming aware of things. You're working at fixing them. You're taking your time. You're not going too fast with anything, right? You're not overspending. You're not, making promises that you can't keep. You're taking time to think about what you're going to do before you commit to it. And that is what's creating the stability for you, right? The steady flow of things. Like, it's just like one after the other I'm seeing with you. And it's because you've been doing that work. Like, she's sitting here meditating in the quiet. It's you sitting down and digging within yourself and pulling out all types of things, right? You don't necessarily even have to be meditating, okay? You could have been somebody who just knows how to just stop and think, right? Think before you act. Expand your knowledge of a situation before you jump into it. Feeling totally comfortable with something, understanding something before you actually jump into it. And that creates a steady foundation. All right. So that's how you take risks. It's not that you're not taking risks. It's the type of risks that you take. And it's how you think about them and how you plan out for them and all of that. Right. And it may take you some time to get to where you actually want to be because you do a lot of planning or you do a lot of thinking or a lot of seeing maybe if something else is going to come up that's even better than what is on your plate right now. Okay. It says spotlight. Ooh, go ahead, Leo. Get in there, right? You have the Northern Star. It says you're following your life path here. And this says spotlight, self-actualization. All right, so you're doing what you have to do. It says don't strive for perfectionism. Reject imposter syndrome. You are doing what you're meant to be doing, but at times you don't feel like you're supposed to be doing it, or you don't feel like you made the right choice, or you don't feel like, but guess what? You did. You already have some sort of confirmation, right? You feel really good when you're in this particular energy, like when you're following your path. When you know you're following your path, you're going to feel right. You're going to feel like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm meant to be doing, and nothing can stop me. Right? I feel like somebody who feels very unstoppable. But it says don't strive for perfectionism, right? So that energy of waiting and thinking and planning and seeing if something better is going to come or something like that, you got to be mindful of that with the self-actualization. Like, realize when the light is shining on something, that's why it's doing that. It's for you to see it, for you to pay attention to it, for you to walk down that path. So it's like, don't second guess the signals and the signs that you're getting, the confirmations that you're getting. Don't ignore those. Don't think about it like, okay, yeah, I see it, but maybe there's something else. Maybe there'll be a bigger light down there. Maybe, right? It's like, make that light of whatever you see, however big the light is on something that is shining, make it bigger. Don't look for another thing that's even more, okay? Because then that'll leave you in an energy of like always waiting, always looking for the next best thing, when it's like the best thing is being given to you, is being presented to you, all right? So with the learner, you have shadow and wholeness. It says embrace your entirety, uniting shadows and light for wholeness. So with the learner, you're learning yourself. You're learning how strong you are. You're learning, like, you're figuring out actually how much you know about something and seeing where you need to improve, right? Seeing how you can actually do something. You're putting yourself out there. Like, this person has to go out the house, or they have to get on the computer. They have to put themselves out there to grab the information that they want. Go get that knowledge, get that experience that they truly want. And this is how you make that light brighter, right? This is how you get to the point where you realize you're the light. The light is always following you, and when you walk in, it shines brightly, but you're not necessarily going to see it. It's for others to see, right? Sometimes we have to just, not even sometimes, every time we just have to know, right? Don't doubt yourself in any sort of way here. I feel like maybe you could be going into like an environment that's new for you, even if you're not going back to school, like maybe a new job or just maybe a new business field or something like that. And you're realizing like, okay, I'm supposed to be here and I'm going to figure out my way in this energy, right? How to be successful. At the bottom, you have shared the joy and gratitude. Remember to smile, watch as blessings flow into your life. And at the bottom of this deck is discovery. All right, it says trying something new and exploring other options will help you learn and grow. The opportunities are just waiting for you to be discovered. Okay, so they're already there. You just have to go out there and discover them. All right, you have to want that for yourself, which I'm not doubting that you do, but I'm also saying go. Right? At the beginning of the reading, I said, the risks. Like, it's not good. It's good that you're not taking a risk. But in this case, I feel like it's not a risk to go out there and get more information, get more knowledge, to get more experience, right? It's not a risk to really truly go after your dreams and go through every step as if you're winning, right? As if you've already got everything that you need. You're just going to get it, right? It's already sitting there. Like the end of the rainbow is there. The pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow. But if you don't walk to the end of the rainbow, how are you going to get it? What if you at the beginning of the rainbow when it comes? And you got to get to the other side, okay? So you see that light, follow it. All right, let's see. What do we get for my Leos? Let's see. Let's clarify this energy. We have the Page of Wands. Get up, get out, go, do what you got to do. Don't let yourself be like stopped, right? Don't look for permission. That's what I want to say. Don't look for permission with the Page of Swords here. You're ready, right? Same energy as the learner. So you stepping out there in some sort of way and allowing yourself to learn, allowing yourself to be in a new energy that you're not familiar with and figure it out. You have in the past, so what's the problem now? I feel like you're ready. I don't feel like you're not ready. It's just like, did you plan the date yet? Yeah, there's something that you're waiting for with the Temperance card here and the Page of Wands. You're waiting for something. Is it permission? I don't know. Is it a certain particular date? I don't know. Is it you're waiting for, maybe even something to mature a little bit more before you feel like you can actually make the moves that you want to do and do what you want to do? I don't know. Let's see. But I feel like you are definitely being very careful. Whatever this is, you may have gotten burnt in the past, right? Like you've gotten gypped, you've gotten scammed, you've gotten the short end of the stick, and you're just making sure before you make this jump that you're making the right move, right? With Sagittarius of the Temperance. Excuse me. All right, we have the Page of Cups here. So again, you have two pages ready to start something, ready to go, in the stage of like eagerness. But with eagerness, the Six of Pentacles, yeah, you're waiting for something with the Lover's card. You're waiting. So maybe whoever this Page of Cups is, right? Because you're here, excuse me, with the Page of Wands and the Temperance energy, right? So it's like you're ready to go, but you're waiting for something. So everything is not ready yet. Or maybe you think that way, or whatever the case is. The Page of Cups is this other energy here, where something you don't feel is matured yet. You feel like it needs more learning. Maybe you feel like you need to learn more before you can do something. But the only way you're going to learn is if you commit to giving into this and learning, right? I feel like if you just do what you, like the littlest steps that you can, it'll start to open up more doorways for you. Like just say, I'm committed to something. Like something is already set in place and good. Like it's, what are you waiting for? Let's see. What is the North Star and the self-actualization? Like self-actualization is realizing who you actually are, right? What you are actually made of, what you are actually made to do, right? You have the Ten of Wands with that, and you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, it's a slow-moving thing. It's like negotiations back and forth. Like somebody has their bags packed, ready to go. They're ready to end something so they can get on to something else. But again, it's like this energy of having to talk, having to discuss certain things before it can happen. Like it could be like some sort of like splitting of something. Like if you're going your separate way with a business, or you're going your separate way with a company or something like that. I feel like there's an energy of you wanting to make sure that you have everything that you need, so that when you do go out there, or like everything is done and complete and you're not taking anything with you, right? It's like maybe that's what you're waiting for. You don't want any baggage, you don't want any loose ends, you don't want any dead ends or something like that. We have the Two of Pentacles. Let me get another card. Oh. And you have the Death card, Death Rebirth card. I like that energy because things are definitely starting to turn around. You're realizing something. You're realizing, wait a minute. And I feel like also the moment that you make some sort of small change is the moment that the universe is waiting for you to do something in order to make something happen. So if every day that you walk down the same street, it's like the moment that you take the next block over, is the day that this thing transforms, right? Energy start to transform. And so it's something that you need to do in the physical, like to change your routine or some sort of change something, to do it differently, to cause it to end. All right. The King of Swords, yeah, it's like you have the final say here, and you're following your North Star. I see this star here, like the light. Remember, I spoke about the light being lit up here, right? You seeing that light, it looks small, but the more you go closer to it, it grows. So it's not actually as small. Maybe you're looking for something closer to you that is what you want, but it's something maybe you have to go a little further for. You have to go out there. You have to travel, right? He's at the top of this mountain. He didn't get up there by chance. He got up there by taking a risk, by asking questions, by, jumping into it and figuring it out and gaining the knowledge, gaining the wisdom. The learner, you still have learning to do, right? I mean, the learner. The Six of Cups is here with the learner in the shadow, right? But the shadow is you finding out who you are. So you see how it's the older version of self and the younger version of self, right? So think about it as the lighter version of yourself and the darker version of yourself, or the past version of yourself and the present version of yourself. There's something about you like looking at something as a reflection and seeing like what to do, right? Like how to fix it. With the Six of Cups. Realizing where you have been and realizing that you can't stay there anymore. The Seven of Swords is here. Yeah, I said that, and that's what it is. You can't stay somewhere. In the past, something may have been difficult. Something may have not worked for you, but don't think about every situation being that way. You have to allow things to play out to truly see what it's going to bring for you. All right? Not trying to predict a negative outcome on something when actually it will be a positive outcome. Yeah, the Six of Swords, and you have the Strength card. You are here in your energy. Strength card is here with Leo, okay? I mean, for Leo, that's you. But you're moving forward, right? You're getting out of this energy of trying to be maybe even stuck in the past, dwelling on old things, thinking that you're going to get burnt in the same way that you did before, thinking that, things will never change, trying to avoid things. You're going through the phase of saying, okay, let me go out there and actually see what happens, right? Let me get to the other side of this energy and actually see what's there, the rainbow, right? Spoke about that. And there's even a rainbow on that Six of Cups with the way the cups are there. What is at the other? Oh, wow. Yeah. This is like they're in a rainbow color. So what's at the other end of the rainbow? There's only one way to get there. From stage one all the way to present day, right? Or future day. Let's get another card. Another rainbow here with all these wands, right? All different colors. You're throwing yourself into something fully. You have the 8 here twice. I like that. With the Strength and the 8 of Wands. I feel like you're figuring out yourself. You're figuring out your footing in a very good way. And it's giving you some sort of like momentum, right? It's giving you that energy of like, yes, I can do this. I got it. Let me keep going, right? You don't want to stop. All right. And I feel like you are discovering something new about yourself at this time when it comes to everything, right? Just your creativity, just how when you do certain things, how it makes you feel, how wonderful you get, how wonderful you feel when you're doing this, like the reward you get from it. It makes you feel just in a state of gratitude, a state of just happiness. Okay. So let's get a few cards for Leo. Let's see. What do we get from my Leos at this time? We have the well-being. You always want to make sure you're okay, and that's a really good thing. I love that energy with the well-being. You're taking responsibility for yourself, yeah, and prosperity. You're taking responsibility for yourself, right? You're allowing yourself to be in this energy of money. You're allowing yourself to be, look, and life purpose is at the bottom. You had that there with the North Star energy, following your purpose, right? Doing the work you're meant to be doing, whatever that may be. I don't care what it is, but the well-being and prosperity is here. So you're taking care of yourself. You're ensuring your financial security. You're ensuring that things are always in a state of abundance for you, that you always feel comfortable when you lay your head down at night. All right. And I like that. I like that. All right. Let me get a few of these for my Leos. Got like my little board. Tried to make it so y'all could see what sign I'm doing while I'm doing lives. Okay, let me turn my deck around. Let me get a few cards for Leo. You have Sunday. Sunday. What's happening on Sunday? Number 9. Today is the 9th. So, but yeah, Sunday is either the beginning of the week or the end of the week. I like to think of it as the end of the week, like the very, very end before we get started and think about work again and think about all the responsibilities that we have in other aspects of our life, no matter what your schedule is, right? Sunday is just like that day of rest. But 9 here is saying that today is a powerful day. I know 9 is the number of satisfaction. You have cold, so this winter time may be important to you. Honor your ancestors. You may have had some ancestor that passed away in the winter months, right? In September, maybe. On Sundays, make sure that you give some honor. Feed up your ancestors. Give them what they need. Talk to them. Write them a letter. Do what you have to do. Take that sacred time for yourself, okay? Small-minded ignorance. There's going to be people out here who just don't got nothing but a pea-sized brain and we can't do nothing about them. Don't allow yourself to be in that energy. Don't allow yourself to be that person. Okay, you have number 17 is here, so that's also 8. Some type of balance, some type of karma, but like through a lesson, things turn around for the better, right? It's one card. You have co-worker here, all right? And you have number 1. So I feel like with number 1 and co-worker is giving me a little bit of competition at work. Somebody's trying to be number 1. But don't worry about that. Number 26 is another 8. I feel like, again, things are balanced. You have 17 and 26 both equal 8. Okay, so karma and balance. Wear your crystals, right? If you have crystals, make sure you put them on because it'll help you. Whatever it is. If you're feeling anxious, make sure you know what crystals help with that. If you're feeling like, I don't know, your intuition is blocked or, you don't have a clear mind, see what there's crystals for everything. You have yes and Scorpio. So something about a Scorpio is important here. Say yes to a Scorpio. 8 is Scorpio's number too, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. But 8 gives me Scorpio. So we have 8 twice here. So say yes to a Scorpio. All right. But this is your message, Leo. I hope you resonated with it. I hope you come back for another one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. Talk to you later. Deuces.